Hey folks, this is an update on my SDI. I finally got it resolved and it took a while. So we all know that we're going through an audit, right? So the audit happened. I submitted the forms. I submitted my W-2s as proof of my residency, my income, that I am who I am. Faxed it over to the Oakland field clinic. They didn't receive it. Luckily I did it at FedEx, so I had confirmation. So they sent me an appeal and they were like, hey, you didn't submit any of your paperwork. And I'm like, yes, I did. So I mailed them the proof that I had faxed over, and here's my passport. Here are my W-2s. This is, I have all the documentation. So I think they got that, and then they shot me an email for verify ID.me. So I did that. I already had a ID me account, so it was really easy to verify. I just did that online. And I did that, and they're like, hey, we need a follow-up from your doctor, a supplemental. So I called my doc, and he submitted it twice. 2 times before they were like, okay, we have your documentation. You have a duplicate application. That's why it wasn't attached. So after many phone calls, 4 phone calls later, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 or 5 phone calls, considering 3 weeks later, they were like, oh, we attached your claim. I waited like 20 minutes on the phone with the agent, on top of waiting for a phone call back from them, because they're extra busy. And they're like, we attached your claim, your money should get sent to you. And I got my money sent to me. Unfortunately for me, I've exhausted all my benefits, but I did get my benefits. That's the point, right? That you need to get your benefits. So I got my benefits, finally. And then, that was that. And they sent me a notice. They're like, you exhausted your benefits. So for those of you who are still struggling with SDI, keep on calling. Dial 1330 to get to the agent. And if it says, sorry, you've reached the maximum amount of clients per this phone call, hang up, keep dialing, push 113. I had to dial 100 times one time just to get through. And I always press 1 for a callback. And this one time I got a call back and I didn't even get an agent. So you just have to be persistent. And if calling really doesn't work, you need to go to a field office. Go on SDI.com, California. Find your local office. Bring W-2s, proof of residency, utilities, whatever, your passport, your ID, your Social Security. Social Security and your ID is, like your driver's license, but bring your passport, so that covers everything. And that should be proof of you are who you are, so you're not like frauding the government or whatever. So the only thing left over for you to follow up with is the doctor's supplemental questionnaire. That's my mom walking by. Everybody see that? So there she is again. Anyway, so that settles that. If you have any questions, comment below. Let me know where you guys are at. I'll try to help you the best I can. But just remember, you just have to be consistent, persistent, and just keep calling until you get an agent who knows what they're talking about. And always ask, is there anything on my part that I can do to expedite the process? Okay? So then they know that you're trying, that you're doing something. And they'll tell you, like, whatever you need to do to get your money. Okay? Cool. All right. Bye.